Hey whales, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Let's recap the markets and go over Tesla for today's trading session. All right, so with that said, let's go over the markets here. So in terms of what I'm seeing, it does look like the markets are well supported. And this is the bullish path that currently we're drawing up for Tesla, where we put in a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finishing off all of a wave 1, WXY correction for a deep retrace on the wave 2. You can see that on the wave 2, we nailed the equal lengths at 226 down to 217. So that was the buy zone and now we're seeing whether or not Tesla can continue pushing up and officially have bottomed forever, right? Now, there is a case, if I go down to the 4-hour time frame here, that we have one more marginal low. And the reason why, there's a few things. Well, if you take a look, we're still in a lower high scenario, guys, right? We're still in lower highs where every time a bounce has occurred, Tesla has sold off during sort of this downtrend, right? We're still in a large downtrend. In order for us to confirm that this was the official low, Teslas really need to start breaking above this wave 2 high at 275, right? 275 would give me more confidence, especially if we can break the wave 4 high here labeled at 292. If this is the case, then we know that this is the wave 2, right? And all of this was the wave 5. So this was the official bottom, okay? So this is exactly what I want to see. However, we're not there yet, so we can't really call full confirmation. We also have to note that the algo targets, they're down here at 177 down to 107. The banks, the institutions, on their algorithmic trading systems, they have 177 and 107 in between these areas as their main buy zone. Okay, so if retail traders, if we're winning this, right, they're not going to be happy, right? So they're going to try to push price down, maybe fake everyone out, and then push it lower. Who knows, right? Who knows? But let's not worry about that yet. But if it does happen, again, like I mentioned in my past videos, you should be buyers. I mentioned this over and over again, guys. Anything under $250 per share, you should be buying. If it does make a marginal low, you should be buying. Around these lows, you should be buying, right? Because of the fact that if you take a look, whether we get a marginal low or whether this is the low, the targets remain the same. We're going to be going to 380 to 320. Okay, these are the main targets that we're looking to get. And from these lows, right, that's 60%. And then if we do get a marginal low, that's 100% gain. Okay, so as I've mentioned over and over again, you should be buyers. Do not sell your Tesla shares. Keep accumulating, because sooner or later we're going to get that relief rally. And the S&P 500, it is pretty well supported at this point. Okay, I don't see any bearishness yet, and I'll make sure to update you guys if that happens. So again, if we're calling the bullish path, this is the invalidation level, which means that price should not break above the invalidation level. If it does, then we have to call the bearish path. For now, for the bullish path, right, you should be buying on the dips against this low. So any dip is considered a buy as long as price stays above the invalidation level, especially if you're a trader. So again, for me, I'm going to be looking to get into companies like Tesla, nvda on day trades, right? You can see sort of my stats so far for the month of April. So doing really well, right? I try to get at least 7K a month to cover my bills, my wife, kids, but doing really well this month for 22K. Let's have a great rest of our trading session for Wednesday.